Hi guys, I'm actually organised for once and I'm filming my October favourites at the end of October. Usually I'm massively late with these sort of things, but that's what I'm going to do today. I'm sorry about the lighting though, it's really dark. It's only about 4:30 just now and it's almost pitch black outside already, so I've got my desk lamp here kind of trying to make it a bit bright, although my normal lamp broke and then I had to use this weird rainbow kind of one, so it's kind of making everything look a bit of a weird colour. But anyway, there you go. First thing to mention is you probably noticed I now have a fringe, which I got last week I think, so it's still pretty new, I'm still getting used to it. I'm not 100% sure if I like it. I think I do, but it's still just a bit weird, taking a bit of getting used to. But anyway, there you go. Well, I'll just get on to my October favourites. The first thing is something that I bought just a week or so ago. Boots, as you probably already know, have got their 3 for 2 offer on at the moment. So I did a huge Boots ordered lots of stuff. And one of the things I bought was this, which sadly wasn't actually in the 3 for 2, but I bought it anyway. It's the Chanel loose powder. Don't know if you can read that. The lighting here is very rubbish, sorry about that. It's the natural finish loose powder. I got the shade translucent. So it's just a very pale powder, which is great for setting your makeup. Now this was quite expensive, I think it was about £34, but you do get a massive tub of it. This is 30 grams, so it's probably going to last forever. You only need to use a really little amount and it lasts all day. You don't need to do any touch-ups. Usually I find with loose powders I still need to touch it up a few times throughout the day, but with this you basically don't need to at all. Like, I did my makeup probably about 10 o'clock this morning and haven't touched it up at all. It looks fine. In this light it does look like my face is quite a different colour from my neck, but it's just because of the weird lighting. In real life it does actually look quite nice. But yes, so this is really expensive, but I definitely think it's worth the money. I never ever used to buy high-end products, but recently I'm starting to think they're probably worth the investment in the longer term, even though they are expensive. Not always, like you do get some really good drugstore cheapy products, but in general they last, high-end products last longer, do a better job of whatever they're supposed to do, have better colour pigmentation or whatever. So I think if you can afford it, definitely treat yourself to some higher end products, but don't just go and buy them for the sake of it. Definitely try a sample first, because you might not like it. And to go along with that, I also got in Boots, which this was on the 3 for 2, so I think I might actually have ended up getting this free. It's the Real Techniques setting brush. It's just a little brush which you can apply powder with, and this really helps so you don't waste your powder, you don't end up overdoing your face, because it's such a little brush. You can easily do the areas that actually need it, like around your nose, underneath your eyes to set your concealer, and any like little blemishes or any bits that particularly get oily. Then this is really useful, because before I just used like a huge massive powder brush and ended up doing my entire face when it really didn't need it. Like all this area here doesn't really need to be powdered for me. It's mostly just my nose and the very sides of my cheeks. So this is great. As with other Real Techniques brushes, it's really soft, it's cruelty free, it's really easy to clean, and it's just a really great brush. I think it was only about £8 or £9 maybe, so it's fairly cheap for a really good quality brush, so I definitely recommend the Real Techniques setting brush. Next product is one I got a couple months ago actually, and I've been meaning to write a review of it on my blog for ages, but just have never really got around to it. It's the Benefit Highbrow Pencil. This is just really, it's a bit dirty, sorry about that. It's just a very pale, almost pinky colour, a soft pencil. Can hardly even see it there because it is meant to be like skin coloured almost, and you use this to highlight your brow bone, which I don't really need to do anymore now. I have a fringe so no one can see my poor little eyebrows. Anyway, you can use that to highlight your brow bone, also the corners of your eyes, or the waterline underneath your eyes, just to generally brighten up the eye area. So I find this is really useful, especially like now it's getting to really dark mornings. I can never really be bothered making a huge effort with my makeup, so just putting this around your eye area just really brightens it up and makes you look a lot more wide awake and like you've actually put some effort into getting ready. My next product that I'm going to talk about is one that I've just reviewed on my blog, so I'll link to that. It's the e.l.f. Pro-Radiance Cream Cleanser. I just got a sample of this sent to me, so this is like a travel sized one. The full size ones I think are 150ml maybe, and this one is 30. So I've only been using this for a week or so, but I really like this. I've never really used to care much about skincare, it just didn't really interest me at all, but lately I have been starting to use more products and actually think about what I should be using for my skin type and stuff like that. So I was really interested to try this one out, and I do really like it. It's just like a thick, creamy consistency. You just rub it into your skin, leave it for a minute or so to like dissolve your makeup, then just wipe it off with like a damp cloth or a damp mitt or something, and it will remove all your makeup and just freshen up your skin, moisturise it, hydrate it, and just make it look a bit nicer really. I don't really know much about cleansers and like the different types and stuff, but this one seems really good at just cleaning your skin. It's not so good at like removing eye makeup and stuff like that, so I tend to remove my eye makeup first and then use this to just like do the rest of my face and just clean up in general. But I really like this. It also says it's anti-aging, which I would say it doesn't really apply to me, but everyone does say you're supposed to start using anti-aging products when you're like in your 20s, so I probably should be thinking about this. Yeah, it's just a really nice product. I did buy the e.l.f. cleansing polish a couple of months ago, and I didn't really like it that much. It didn't really seem to agree with my skin, so I was a bit apprehensive about trying this, but I was also interested to see if it was cream cleansers that I didn't get on with or if it was just e.l.f., and I really do like this one. So unfortunately I think e.l.f. is just not for me, but I'm really enjoying this e.l.f. one, so that might be something to look into if you are also disappointed with e.l.f. And the final thing I'm going to talk about is something that I've mentioned quite a few times before in videos. It's the e.l.f. lipstick in the shade Voodoo. It's just a nice deep red colour. It looks quite bright on the camera, but it is like a deep sort of almost burnt chocolatey sort of red, if that makes sense. It's just a really perfect colour for autumn and winter. It's, even though it is quite a dark, deep colour, somehow it looks, I wouldn't say natural, but it doesn't look over the top for daytime. So I've been wearing this in the daytime quite a lot. Usually bright lipsticks, especially red lipsticks, I would just reserve for nights out, but I've actually been wearing this a lot in the daytime and I really, really like it. The only thing I'm not so keen on is the fact that you have to reapply it quite a lot, but it is an e.l.f. lipstick and it only cost me about, I don't know, £1.50 or whatever their cheapest ones are. So I wasn't really expecting it to be amazing, and to be honest it's not that amazing, it's just more the colour that I really like. So if anyone has seen a similar colour in like MAC lipsticks or just a better quality lipstick, then please do let me know, because I do love this, but it can get a bit annoying having to reapply it all the time, and especially with a dark lipstick like red one like this. You know how sometimes after it starts to wear off you get the kind of like lines just around the edges of your mouth and it just looks like you're wearing lip liner and you forgot to put your lipstick on, so that's really annoying. But apart from that, I really love that. So those are my, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products that I've been really using a lot and liking during October. So yes, if you've done an October favourites video, then do leave a comment and I will go and have a look at them. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!